All right, everybody, let's get started here. Go ahead and jump back over here to my where we at here? Y'all give me just a moment. Why did I do that? I already got that. All right, there we go. Now I'm ready. All righty, let's go and get started. Oh boy. A record button. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Look, I know it's been a while. I am back. I took about two weeks off to finish up the easy lease. Because that's something that's very important that we wanted to bring to the industry, and it is very, very, very needed, and it's going to be very valuable. It's going to help a lot of people to transition from company drivers to owner operators without the high costs. It's going to help a lot of people who have trucks that are just sitting around that they own, small fleets where they have half their fleet just sitting. It's going to allow them to be able to make money with their trucks without having any liability. It's going to help a lot of people to come on as easy lease agents, and business consultants are going to help them. It's going to create opportunities for them to earn money with easy lease also too. So this is going to help a lot of people. It's going to help people to build their fleets and be able to go out and purchase trucks on lines of credits and things like that. So it was very important that I get that to the industry. Excuse me. And I spent 2.5 weeks just straight working on this, just about every night, only getting about 2 to 3 hours sleep each night when I was working on this. But I got it done, and I'm going to show it to you all today after we do our load board report. So thank y'all for your patience. I thank y'all for bearing with me, and I miss y'all too. But we are back with the load board report now that I have finished up that website. I've got a few little things to do to it. But other than that, just adding more options and things to it. It is a beautiful site. It is a beautiful program. It is something that's needed, and I think you all are gonna love it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our load board report. As always, so I'll share my screen. As always, we are sponsored by the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers. We are the only vocational logistics school with guaranteed career placement offers from bonded logistics brokerage firms and state licensed accredited dispatch firms after successful course completion. And of course, we are also sponsored by our online training version of this platform, which is co-sponsored by the National Dispatchers Network. That's training in the convenience of your home. Our online platform will train you to earn 100K plus from home dispatching freight and provide the online network, tools, resources, and training to ensure your success. You'll get access to more than 100 load boards, access to more than 140,000 hours of operational training videos, access to more than 19 million direct shippers. Now, when I say access, I don't mean just access. You get access where you don't have to pay for any of these load boards. You don't have to pay for any of these shippers lists or anything like this. We provide all that to you. That's paid for by us. Okay. Access to every registered owner operator in the United States. Access to live training. Access to our logistics library that has every word, phrase, and term ever used in trucking. And you also get access to our network of more than 2,987 industry professionals. We all get to talk to each other, help each other to understand the industry. You network with each other. You help each other to find and book freight. You all are there to assist each other in becoming successful owner business managers, dispatchers, and freight brokers, and owner operators. That's what it's all about. Okay. No other platform provides you with training and all of the support, all of the tools, the resources, everything that you get with our training platform, which is the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers and the National Dispatchers Network. And we are very affordable because our most popular enrollment is just $349.95 plus tax on your one-time enrollment fee. And our monthly subscription fee is $39.95 per month plus tax to access all those great back office tools, resources, training, and support. And now officially, we are also sponsored by Easy Lease. Yes, the commercial truck sharing marketplace. Now, leasing a truck has never been easier than with Easy Lease. Okay, we are a truck sharing, a commercial truck sharing marketplace where we match owners of trucks, we call them asset owners, with people who want to lease trucks or book trucks or rent trucks. We call those leasees. We provide a place for them to come together and we match them up, and we provide a custom lease agreement, and we also provide all of the invoicing, the monitoring, the everything you need to make that happen. And we put you all together, and you all get to lease your trucks and get to lease them at a very, very affordable rate. None of those, all those extra fees, no high down payments, no crazy qualifications, none of that, because with Easy Lease, all you need is a valid license, CDL, if you are leasing one of the big semis. But if you're leasing a box truck, you don't need a CDL, you just need a valid, correct type of driver's license. You need your authority, and you need insurance, because you as the person is leasing, you are responsible for the insurance, and you are responsible for compliance issues. The asset owner is responsible for making making sure the truck will pass DOT inspection. That's it. Those are your responsibilities. You each have your own responsibilities. Come together, we put y'all together, we make this happen for you, and you lease by the week anywhere from $1,250 a week up to $1,900 per week. And for box trucks, between $700 and $950 per week. And the trailers are between $175 and $475 a week on the trailers, something like that. So I'm thinking $675 for the reefers, but it goes all the way up to that. But that's Easy Lease, and I'll be going into this more detail after the load board report. All right, let me check in with my YouTube people, see what we got going on. All right. Good morning, everybody. I know y'all miss me. I miss you all too. I really do. Hey, Larissa Adams, how you doing? Hey, Deborah Spencer, how you doing? Both those people are our they're both Easy Lease agents. So thank y'all for joining me this morning. I am up this morning and I am live, and I love the way you all are responding to people who are coming to the site. You all are doing a great job in responding to them and letting people know that we are there to help them and we are there to assist them. So I love what you all are doing with the response to the site and everything. Remember, we have Easy Lease agent training tonight. Okay, Easy Lease agent and business managers training tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this same link. Okay, and I think we're going to broadcast that live on YouTube also too. But we have that training tonight. All right, so don't you all miss it. All right, I want to thank y'all for joining me on YouTube. Now remember, this is the Load Board Report, a daily look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to loads and freight availability. So if you have carriers, owner operators, if you are an owner operator and you're in need of a load this morning, give me a call, 866-973-6445, hit extension 1 or extension 2. Doesn't really matter, because this time of the morning, you're only going to get me Okay, you're only gonna get me this time in the morning. So give me a call, and I'll look some freight up for you live right here on YouTube and give it away to you. That's right. I'm just gonna give it away because that's what we do on the Load Board Report. So let's jump right over and let's go to one of our go-to load boards. That is one of the load boards that we use in our back office site, and it is going to be the load board that we're going to use as always. That I like to use for the Load Board Report. It's going to be direct freight. Okay, it's going to be direct freight. So we're going to go down here to the load boards, and we're going to jump on direct freight is what we're going to jump on. Now, I'm not going to show y'all my logins and stuff, so don't even think y'all going to get that. But I'm going to go ahead and jump over here and jump on direct freight. I think we already got it loaded up. We're going to jump on direct freight and jump right in there and start looking up some freight, see what's going on. Take a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map and see what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to freight and load availability. All right, this morning, we're going to start up here in Washington State. In Washington State this morning, we have 1,048 loads that are available in Washington right now. In Oregon, we are showing 1,357 loads available in the state of Oregon. In the state of California, we're showing 1,705 loads available. In Arizona, we're showing 543 loads available. In Nevada, over here in Nevada, we're showing 189 loads available. In Idaho, we are showing 560 loads available. In Montana, we are showing 242 loads available. In Wyoming, 332 loads. In Colorado, we're showing 884 loads. In Utah, we are showing 584 loads. In New Mexico, we are showing 446 loads available this morning. Down in the great state of Texas, we're showing 6,421 loads available. I think they're leading the camp as they usually do. Yep, they are leading this morning. And jump back over here to Oklahoma, we are showing 1,339 loads. Kansas has 764 loads. Nebraska has 615 loads. South Dakota is showing 473 loads. North Dakota is showing 90 loads this morning. Minnesota, 904 loads. Iowa, 930 loads. Missouri, the show me state, is showing 1,767 loads this morning. Arkansas was showing 2,940 loads. Louisiana is showing 1,259 loads. Mississippi, 1,810 loads this morning. Jump up here to Tennessee, was showing 1,449 loads. Kentucky was showing 1,781 loads. In Illinois, we're showing 3,612 loads. In Wisconsin, we are showing 1,579 loads. Jump over here to Michigan, we're showing 1,716 loads. In Indiana, we're showing 2,775 loads. And over here in Ohio, we are showing 2,688 loads. Pennsylvania, we're showing 2,260 loads. Move this out the way. In West Virginia, we're showing 258 loads. Virginia, we are showing 1,665 loads. North Carolina, 1,989 loads. South Carolina, 2,315 loads. In Georgia, we are showing 3,262 loads. And in my great state of Florida, we are showing 2,757 loads. If I didn't mention Alabama has 4,984 loads. Alabama got a lot of loads this morning. Go Alabama. In New York, 1,320 loads. In Maine, 577 loads. Vermont, 108 loads. New Hampshire, 124 loads. Massachusetts, 865 loads. Rhode Island, all of 17 loads. Connecticut, 660 loads. New Jersey, 1,184 loads. A lot of loads coming out of New Jersey this morning. Delaware, 514 loads. And Maryland, we have 953 loads. And down here in Florida, again, we have 2,057 loads. Now, in Alaska, we're showing 2 loads. In our brothers to the south, we're showing Mexico, our neighbors to the south, 4 loads. And up north, our neighbors to the north in Canada, in British Columbia, we're showing 103 loads. In Alberta, we're showing 148 loads. In Saskatchewan, we're showing 129 loads. In Manitoba, we're showing 140 loads. And in Ontario, we're showing 331 loads. And in Quebec, we're showing 115 loads. All right. Thank y'all. I thought I heard my dogs howling. Probably need to let them out to use the bathroom, but they'll be all right for the next 20 minutes or so. And I get to them. All right. So that's what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to freight and loadability. I'm sorry. I keep thinking I'm hearing my dogs. In fact, what time is it? It's only 6:30. That time didn't go out yet. But if y'all give me a moment, I'm gonna run down and let them out real quick because they are starting to get on my nerves with that howling. So I'm gonna make sure that they're okay. So y'all give me a moment, and I'm gonna get right back with y'all in just a second. All right, everybody. All right, I do apologize for that delay, but them dogs got to go. They got to go. I'd rather them to get outside than for them to do it in the house. All right. So that's a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to freight and load availability. Let's see what we got going on YouTube real quick. I realized we're just not back. We got 9 people watching, but only 2 have checked in. For those of you who are new to this, go ahead and check in with us. Tell us hi. Good morning. Hey, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. Michelle, we sent you an invite to become an Easy Lease agent and Easy Lease business consultant. You haven't accepted your invite yet, so check your email on that. I sent it again this morning, so check your spam mail, check your email. It's going to be coming from info at, I think it's info at buyp4l.com. I think that's where it's coming from. So so check your emails on that so you can get involved in that. Okay. All right. Woo, walking up some stairs this early in the morning. I haven't had a chance to get up and do my exercises yet. So, but anyway, all right. So that was our look at what's going on in your neck of the woods. All right. Remember, if you've got freight, if you need freight, if you need a load, give me a call. 866-973-6445. But give me a call. 866-973-6445. Good morning, Nate. How you doing? Thank you for signing on this morning and saying good morning. I appreciate that. Good morning to you as well. We are back here on the Load Board Report this this early morning. All right, let's go ahead and look up some freight here. See what we got going on. All right, we are looking at today. We're gonna go to, let's go to Georgia. Let's go to Alabama since they're leading since they got a lot of freight right there. I'm in Alabama this morning, so let's go to Alabama. They kind of got my attention this morning with all that freight they got up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Alabama, see what's going on. Freight rates have come down a little bit because the market is now starting to stabilize. I did inform y'all that the market would begin to stabilize, and these really, really high rates were gonna come back down to about normal. And they have started coming back down, but the rates are still good. The rates are still better than they have traditionally been over the last 30 years. Okay, they're still better than they've ever been, in the last 10 to 15 years. Overall. Okay, so rates are still good. Rates are still good. Shipping lanes are starting to open back up, so therefore the rates are starting to stabilize a little bit. But rates are still great, and there are still a lot of dedicated freight out there. A lot of it. Okay, as noted here in Alabama, as you all can see. All right, looking at Alabama this morning, see what we got going on in Alabama. All right, in Alabama, right off the rip, we're looking at a load from Montgomery, Alabama to Wabash, Indiana. Okay, this is it's a refrigerator load, I think. Yeah, and it's no, it's a heavy haul load. My bad. This is a heavy haul load. It's 126,000 pounds, and it's paying $18,000, and it's only going 662 miles. So if you know someone who is interested in heavy haul, who likes to pull overweight loads, who specializes in that, that's a great load for you right there. It's pretty good. It's not excessively high miles as far as, with some heavy haul loads be going like 1,100 miles, something like that, 1,000 miles. This is only 662 miles. Now, you're not going to be able to run that in one day because it's heavy. Okay, it's heavy. You ain't going to be traveling no 50 miles an hour pulling 126,000 pounds. You're going to be doing about 30, at the most, at your top speed, you're going to be doing about 35 miles an hour. That's about the most you want to do with a heavy haul load. You start getting over there, boy, you're going to catch trying to stop that truck. Okay, so it's a heavy haul load, so it's going to be slow moving. It's going from Alabama to Indiana, so it's not a whole lot of hills or mountains. You got some, well, once you get up into the Indiana area, you're going to have some hills up there. So it's going to be slow moving. Okay, so it's going to take you about 662 miles, slow moving truck, heavy haul, 3, maybe 4 days. So just kind of, be aware of that. Be aware of that. It's going to take some time. All right. That one ships on the 24th. It picks up and ships on the 24th. So you got some time to make some arrangements. If you got somebody who does heavy haul, that's a good one to grab. Like I say, 126,000 pounds, paying $18,000, right at $27.19 per mile. The broker to call on that is Sureway Transportation Company and Anderson Trucking Service. I guess they're teaming up on that. Sureway Transportation Company, Anderson Trucking Service, 641-522-3172. Let me go ahead and click on that real quick. Let's see if there's any more information on that thing. Shipper's comment. They just give you it's giving you the dynamics of the load, haul truck plus police escort if needed. Okay, they're gonna provide police escorts through, I guess, congested areas of towns and cities, and that's on the route going there. This is the thing about these heavy haul loads. You have to really, really plan these in advance because you're gonna have traffic issues, and you got to time it when it's not peak traffic hours. You gotta time your route to when you get to certain cities, you're not getting there during the peak traffic time, so they can come in and shut down some of the roads and stuff. And you try to plan it to where you're not even really going through cities, but sometimes you can't help it. sometimes you have to go through very populated areas in condensed city traffic type conditions. But there you have it right there. But that's what you're gonna call, and that's the information on the load. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. All right. So that's the information on the load right there. All right. On that one. All right. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Other stuff that we have here in Alabama. Let's get down to some of our regular loads here in Alabama. We're showing a load leaving from Birmingham to Montalvo, Alabama. That's Alabama to Alabama. It's only 32 miles, y'all. Short run. It's a flatbed. It's 48,000 pounds, paying $400, $1,200. I mean, that's $12.50 per mile. And the contact Sureway Transportation again. Anderson Trucking Company, 806-296-7070. Again, the number is 806-296-7070 on that load. And then it looks like we get down here and we're getting into some dedicated runs here. Looks like we got a dedicated from Birmingham, Alabama to Gunn, Alabama. Only 82-mile run. That's flatbed. By the way, it picks up on pick up today. No, it picks up tomorrow. Tomorrow on the 23rd. And it runs on the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th. And then it probably breaks and then picks up next week again. But that's a dedicated run right there. And I love these short dedicated runs. It's only 82 miles, paying $720. That's $8.78 per mile. And it's only running 82 miles. You got time enough to run another load. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click on that one, the one that's leaving today. They got two leaving today. 322, 323, two leaving today. And they have one leaving on tomorrow and one leaving on Tuesday, Wednesday, and one leaving on Thursday. No. I take that back. Not leaving today, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is the 23rd. Yeah, this is the 22nd. All right, so the one for today is probably already gone. I kind of figured that wasn't going to last long if it was put on the board this morning. So someone's picked that one up already. So you still got the one for tomorrow, which is Wednesday. You got the one for Thursday, and you got the one for Friday. Yeah, that makes sense. So you got tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And you got two that's picking up on tomorrow, by the way. Birmingham to Gunn. The reason why you got that now, let me take that back. You might have two. The reason why I said it because you have a different broker that has one for tomorrow, and then you have the same broker that has the other ones have those for tomorrow too. This just may be a duplicate load because shippers do give out the same freight, the same load to multiple brokers. Okay, and as you can see here, they got different prices on it. So that's what makes me think that it's the same load, but just offered by different brokers. Okay, because this one is $720, this one is $725. That's all it is, $720 and $725. Good morning, Marvin. Thank you for joining us this morning on the Load Board Report. Marvin just joined me live here on the live Zoom. He's in our live Zoom studio this morning. Thank you for joining us this morning, Marvin. All right, so we're looking at this freight right here. All right, so this one is going to be a dedicated from Birmingham, Alabama to Gunwin, Alabama. It's only 82 miles, and it's running tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So let's click on the one for tomorrow. We're going to click the one that all the same shipper. They're offered by Shipping Connection, and Trek Transportation offers one too. But I fear that might just be a duplicate load where the shipper is giving the same load to multiple brokers. But let's check on this one right here on the 23rd, and then we're gonna pull that one up, and then we're gonna see what else you can run that day, because that's only 82 miles. It's only 82 miles. Okay, so you got plenty of time to run some more freight to add on to that 720 that you already made there by running that one this morning. So let's do a reverse search. Let's see what we get. All right. And that was a flatbed. Let's do flatbed. Do we got anything going back to Birmingham? No, nothing going back to Birmingham. So let's take this out. We don't necessarily have to go back to Birmingham right now. Why? Because it was only 72 miles. It was only 82 miles. We got plenty of time to go somewhere else and then go back to Birmingham. All right, so let's check this right here. See what we got. That's leaving out of there going anywhere this morning. Let's check our estimated rate per mile on that. Let's see what we got going here. All right. We got some stuff going out to Tennessee, but that's 188 miles. That's still doable. Why? Because 188 plus 82, you're still under 400 miles, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you're still under that 400 miles. It's where we like to stay. I wouldn't grab these two right here because, well, this is a dedicated. This is a dedicated. All right. But here's the problem. It's 880 miles. Okay. So that's going to take you out and keep you out for a couple of days. So you won't be able to get back to your dedicated run on the one from that we just looked at. Right. But they got some stuff down here that is trying to find some more short run loads. Like everything is well over 300 miles on most of this stuff. So up here is where we at. Okay, looks like this 188 mile from Haleyville. You're gonna go 30 miles deadhead to pick up a load in Haleyville, Alabama, and you're gonna take it to Brandyville, Tennessee. Okay, that's flatbed, and it's a dedicated. Picks up today and tomorrow. Looks like it's a dedicated. It may pick up Friday. It may pick up Thursday and Friday too. You have to just check with the broker, but it picks up today and tomorrow. So this gonna work good for you. So you can if you got that one you picking up on the 23rd, you can run this one on the 23rd. You could run this one and then come back and grab the other one on the 23rd and then run it from there. But this picking up on tomorrow on the 23rd, we're trying to see what we can connect to that other load. And this one is paying $1,100 and it's going out 188 miles. Now the question is, what does our mileage and time looks like? So let's find my calculator here. Let me find my calculator. Let's check and see what our mileage and time looks like. So on the first one was 82 miles. Then we got a 30-mile deadhead. And then we got a 188-mile run. So we got 300 miles. That's good. So we had 300 miles. We got time enough to maybe find something going back to where? Birmingham. All right. Yeah, that's where we try to get back to Birmingham. All right. So let's see if we can find something that's going back to Birmingham. Let's check on, let's click on this right here. So far, it's pretty good money. We're looking at 700, and then we're looking at 1100. That's good money so far for the day. Okay. Let's do a reverse search on that, and let's see about going back to Birmingham. Let's take this out, and let's put in Birmingham. Go back to Birmingham, Alabama. And let's see if we can get something within 25 miles of Randyville and put you within 25 miles of Birmingham on a flatbed. And let's see what we get. Okay, no luck there. All right, let's see if we go out a little bit, 50 miles from Bradenville. We're going towards Birmingham, see what we get. Nothing there. All right, let's go 50 miles here. Let's see what we get. Nothing on 50-50. It's not looking good, because once we start going over that 100 miles of Birmingham, nothing. All right, looks like there's nothing leaving from Tennessee, from Bradenville, Tennessee, that's on a flatbed that's going to put you anywhere close to Birmingham, Alabama. So that's probably not going to be a good. Yeah, it's showing nothing. I mean, it is showing nothing. Let me go 150 miles out, 150 miles, see what we got. Yeah, the closest you're going to get is going to be, you got the deadhead at the closest, the shortest deadhead. It looks like the shortest deadhead. It's going to be almost 90 miles. 91 miles right there, shortest deadhead. And that's going to bring you to Tallahassee, Alabama. Tallahassee, Alabama. I didn't know they had a Tallahassee, Alabama. Because I'm in Tallahassee, Florida, so that kind of threw me there. 94 miles. Well, that takes you to Birmingham. But will that work though? That's going to take you to Birmingham. But it's 94 miles, and it's another 287 miles. That probably won't work, but it does take you right to Birmingham, though. Let me do this. Estimated rate per mile. It does take you right into Birmingham, so you won't have to deadhead to get back to Birmingham. It'll drop you right in Birmingham. But those mileage was really what concerned me. Try to find some see what we got here that's short deadhead. 60 trip miles. Yeah, see, it's these deadhead miles. It's the deadhead that's really gonna get you. It's gonna be the deadhead that's really gonna get you. Let me go over here and click on my deadhead miles, and let's see here if we can get something that's close on deadheads. See, this is why I like direct freight. It allows you to make these adjustments. Now, people always ask me, why do you love direct freight? Because it allows me to make these adjustments just right off the rip. And direct freight is a great load board for evaluating and analyzing freight. Okay, if you're good at evaluating your load and doing load analysis, you need these type of tools. You need these type of tools where you can click on the deadhead miles, you click on the trip miles, you click on the the rate per mile, everything. You need these tools. A lot of load boards, they give you the weight, where you to click on the weight, the trailer type, destination, just the generic stuff, but they don't get down into this stuff like deadheads and where you can change to see the closest deadhead or the closest trip mile or the smallest trip mile. They don't do that. And that's what direct freight does that I love so much. And that's why I'm so attracted to this load board and why I use it a lot. Because it allows me to be able to use my skills, or to help me use my skills when it comes to load analysis. All right. So the shortest deadhead is going to be 71 miles, but it's going to run you 200, but the load is going to run 203 miles from Pinckensville, Tennessee to Hoover, Alabama. Now, how close is Hoover, Alabama to Birmingham, Alabama? That is the question. And I saw some stuff on here that was running you back to Birmingham, Alabama. Let me do this. Let me redo this again. Radius, let's say within 25 miles of Birmingham. That'll put me right there, show me everything that's dropping me off right there in Birmingham. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the stuff that's going to drop us off right in Birmingham, or no more than 25 miles out. And we got one. I like this one right here. I'm trying to stay under that. trying to stay under that 400 miles, 500 miles total. All right, here's a 71 mile deadhead, but it's going to be a 203 trip miles back, and it's going to put you within 25 miles of Birmingham, which is good. And then there's one that's over 300 miles right there. You got to go 156 miles out, then you're going to travel 152 miles going back to Birmingham. That's just too many miles. That's not going to work. This was not going to work either. This was not going to work. 151 miles out, and then 120 miles to Birmingham. That's not going to work. All right. It's got to be either this one or it's got to be this one. That's going to get you back to your money load. Let's go with this one. Okay. 71 and 203. Let's see if that works number-wise. So we got another plus 71 miles. And then we got plus 203. That's going to be pretty close and almost impossible. And the only way you can, because that's 574 miles total for the day. Now, the average driver in a 11-hour driving shift can drive up to 650 miles if he's good at keeping that doggone door closed and not making stops. Now, because I have driven 650 miles during a driving shift, 625, 650. I regularly did that because I sit my behind the seat and I drive. I don't stop for bathroom breaks. I don't stop to see the scenery. I don't stop at every rest stop just to be stopping. I don't do that. When I get in the seat, I drive until my mandatory half-hour break, and then I drive until I'm pretty much out of time or I get to where I'm going. Okay, so that's how I drive. But most people don't drive like that. Most owner operators don't drive like that. Most owner operators drive about 500, 525 miles. Okay, if you're good, 625, 650. All right, that's about what you're gonna get. So that's a total of 574 miles. The problem is it's not leaving much time for loading and unloading. And you got 3 trips here that we're trying to connect. And by trying to connect the 3 trips, you're not going to leave enough time for your loading and unloading. So I don't think that's going to work. So because you only got, after that, if you do 600, if you do that minus 650 at the most miles, if you do that minus 650, that only gives you 76 miles, right? That's about 2 hours. Well, 2.5 hours of loading and unloading time. That means that in each one of those stops, they can't take more than 40 minutes to load you or unload you. And I've never seen a shipper load someone in less than 40 minutes. I've just never seen it. Usually it takes about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to load and unload. That's just the nature of driving long haul and driving regular flatbeds. Well, I think they're back. This is flatbed. So it could take less than that, because if they got everything already on, it's palletized. All they really got to do is pick it up with the forklift and put it on the back of your flatbed. So it depends on what it is. So it could happen with a flatbed, because with flatbed, it's usually palletized, or it's usually everything is on where they pick it up either with a crane and then just lower it down onto your flatbed, and you strap it down and then you off, or you load it up with the forklifts or the lift. They put it on, you clamp it down, and you strap it down, and then you're off. So yeah, it can be done. That can be done with a flatbed, because it's the type of the nature of flatbed trucking. because most stuff with flatbed, you're not going to be loading it up into a box truck on and off, on and off, on and off. You can literally have 3 forklifts. If you got 3 palletized loads, have three forklifts. Pick up all those lifts at the same time. All 3 forklifts come on and put it on that flatbed all at the same time. One come from there, one come from there, and one come from the middle, and they come in and they just drop it down on there. You strap it down, and you're out of there. Okay, or if they got like lumber or something that's long, they usually have it already strapped up, and they have a crane that picks it up, brings it over, and drops it down. Then you strap it down, and then you're out of there. So with flatbed, yeah, you can make that work. And this is a flatbed. So with flatbed, yeah, you can make that work because you're only going to need about 20 minutes with a flatbed for loading or unloading if if they're using cranes or what you call it, because they're definitely not going to be loading them up a box at a time on flatbed or anything like that, like they do with dry van. A lot of times dry van takes a long time because of the nature of how it is. You can't just come to the sides and just drop stuff down. You got to come into the door, and you got to go out, come in and out, in and out. So it only leaves room for one forklift to get in and out. So one forklift, one person is actually doing all of the loading. That's why it takes so much time on refrigerators and on dry vans. Average hour and a half to 2 hours to load a dry van or refrigerator. But for a flatbed, 20 minutes, you can be loaded up and gone. Because all they got to do is just come drop it on. Boom, they come from all sides, they can come from the back. You can have 3, 4 forklifts all at the same time, load stuff up on a flatbed. The flatbed is here. They come in, they put it on, all of them come on, they drop it down, boom. And it's preferred you do it that way, because if you put stuff on the stuff that's kind of heavy on the back or the front of the flatbed, it's going to cause that type of thing. So that's why they like to come in and just put them all down, boom. It's level, stabilized. They can move it close together however they want to do it, back off of it. You strap it down, and you're out. So 20 minutes, a half hour tops, okay, is what you can do with flatbed. Definitely you can do it within 45 minutes on flatbed. So yeah, that will work for flatbed. Now, the question is, what is this load paying? All right, we're going to go to in our back office, we loaded up. Remember, I've added the lane rate calculator. So we're going to go to the back office, and we're going to look this load up. Let's see what this load is paying, okay? Because it doesn't have a pay rate in there. All right, it does not have a pay rate, but it is from Planksville, Tennessee to Hoover, Alabama, which is dropping you off right there within 25 miles of Birmingham, and you'll be back there back in Birmingham by that evening, and you can chill and wait till the next day to pick up your next month load and do this all over again. All right, see, that's how you like to do it. All right, so let's check to see what this load is paying. All right, so we're going to go to our calculator. Dispatcher tools and resources. There we go. Go back up here. And I just added this. There it is right there. Our lane rate calculator. Lane rate calculator. We just added that new feature. Go to the link. Go to that lane rate calculator. Lane rate calculator. All right. There it is right there. We're going to put in the pickup location, which was Pikesville, Tennessee, is where we're picking up from. My lane rate calculator, there it is. Pick it up from Pikesville, Tennessee. There we go. And we are going to Hoover, Alabama. Hoover. How many of y'all think that the Hoover, Alabama was named after J. Edgar Hoover? Well, it wasn't, because that city was there long before J. Edgar Hoover was born. So there you go. It's just coincidence. All right. So there's no real history there. I was just kind of, messing with y'all there for a minute. And this is a flatbed. and we're gonna go ahead and see what that lane is paying. Now that lane is paying somewhere between $504.97 and $948.99. So that's the the average line haul is going to be somewhere between $645. But as always, you're going to try and negotiate them up on the higher end. So I would say you can get them at least to about $850. That's what I would say. Now, if you can get them up to around 900, 950, that would be great, because there were some loads that were paying that much on that lane. So it's not out of the question. It's not unjustifiable for you to ask for that, okay? Because that lane did pay up to that much on that lane in the last 90 days. So there's your lane here. Now let's see how close this is to Birmingham. See, I like this right here. Look at this right here. It shows you just how close it is to Birmingham. It's literally right there. It's probably less than 5 miles from Birmingham, because it's like right there. There's Birmingham and there's Hoover. Y'all see that? There's Birmingham, there's Hoover. That's probably less than 10 miles away. So you're right there in Birmingham. That's why I like this rate calculator, because it gives you that map that shows you where you are in proximity. Okay, so you're right there. You're right there in Birmingham when you drop off. So you'll be back where you need to be. So let's say $800. Let's say $800 is what it's paying. So with that being said, let's see what kind of money we got made for the day. Okay. So if the money we got made for the day, we've got $720, and this is without negotiating now. This is really without negotiating. Now, if you negotiate and get an extra $50 on each one of these, an extra $100 on each one of these, then you're really in the money. But let's say without negotiating, you're looking at $720 on your first run. Looking at $720 plus your second run, you're looking at $1,100. And then on your third run, we say $800. So you're looking at $2,620 on dedicated lanes, Monday through Fridays, 5 days a week on a flatbed, and you're back home in Birmingham that night to pick up a load that next morning, doing it all over again. Is that good money, y'all? All right. So that times 5 days a week, $13,100 per week times 52 weeks in a year. You're looking at $681,000. Think that'll make a flatbedder real happy. And if you're the dispatcher on that and you're charging 10% minus your 10%, you made yourself $68,120 on that one carrier that you took the time to identify the dedicated lanes and piece those together and make that happen. You see, this is why I like it. This is why I train in our training, how I train our students how to do load acquisitions. Okay. What y'all have just seen is basically how I train people to do load acquisitions, which is, I think, class number 4 in the 6-step process to dispatch, which we'll be getting to that, not this Thursday, but next Thursday we'll be doing load acquisition. So I'll be getting more in detail on how to do what you all just saw me do right here live on the load board report. Now, for anybody who needs these loads, like I said, I give this away during the load board report. So if you've got a owner operator in Alabama right now, you're to write this stuff down. All right, you're to write this stuff down. That first load was picking up. That first load was the shipper or the broker on that load was, where's my broker information here? Was Shipping Connection. All right, Shipping Connections. All right, phone number 479-439-0219, extension 102. Again, that's Shipping Connection, 479-439-0219, extension 102. That first load that one was picking up in Birmingham, Alabama, going to Gunning, Alabama. It was 82 trip miles, and it paid $720. Now I would try to negotiate an extra $75 to $100 on that, bump it up to maybe $800, and you got some good money coming. Got some good money coming. That second load was offered by Brooks Brokerage Trucking. That's Brooks Brokerage Trucking, LLC. Phone number 833-562-3748. 833-562-3748. Okay. And that load picks up in Haleville, Alabama, going to Brandonville, Tennessee. It does require you to have, there's no tarp, which makes it quicker to load. You don't have to tarp it. You just strap it down and go. Okay. You're going to call Desmond at extension 700. So on that phone number, that 833-562-3748, you're going to Desmond is the extension 700. Desmond at extension 700. Okay. And that's building materials. That's good because it's probably already palletized or already shrink wrapped it on a loan, what's called it. They're just going to pick it up and set it on there. So that makes it quick loading. Okay. As soon as you get it strapped down, you out of there. Okay. And this is what I mean by, flatbeds not taking as much time to load and unload as you do with box trucks and with dry vans and reefers. All right, and that load is paying $1,100 before negotiation. I would try to get it up to $1,200. Okay, and that final load that brings you back to Birmingham is going to pick up in Pikesville, Tennessee, and it's going to run you back to Hoover, Alabama, which we just showed you is probably less than 5-10 miles away from Birmingham. And that load is offered by PLS Logistics Services. Phone number is 813. They're here in Florida. Or I think that's 813 is like in Florida, I think. But that's the name of the company, the brokerage firm. The brokerage firm is here in Florida. 813-518-4916. Again, that's 813-518-4916. And here again, that one is 203 trip miles. I think it had like 50-some deadhead miles or something like that. But we already calculated mileage on it. And that one should be paying about $800 to $900. I would try to get them up around $800, $850 is what I would try to get them at. And that's justifiable. That's 48 foot or 53 foot work fino, whatever that is. You need tarps, strap, and go. So that means, so they're telling you right there, it's already ready to just be picked up and dropped on. Because when you see that word tarp, strap, and go, that basically means that they've got it ready. It's already put together. They don't have to go and put all the stuff on there. They've got it already put together and already shrink wrapped or whatever. Already got it, bundled up. All they're gonna do is just pick it up with and drop it all right there on your flatbed, and you just tarp it, strap it, and you out of there. 20 minutes top, man. Half hour tops, and you out of there. All right. That's what I like about flatbeds. Flatbeds don't take as long to load, so therefore you can be more liberal on your mileage when you're piecing together your dedicated runs. Okay, hope y'all learned something this morning. All right, and hope I've got somebody some great paying freight this morning with that. That's a good deal. $681,000 a year on flatbed dedicated. That's good money, y'all. That's good money. I don't care how you look at it. That's good money to me. You look at that history there. That's $13,100 per week. $2,620 per day, 5 days a week, and that's before you negotiating the money. If you bump that up an extra $300, $100 on each one of those runs, you're looking at $2,920. That's what you're looking at, $2,920. If you do that. And if you're looking at $2,920, if you get that bumped up, negotiate extra $300, $29.20 times 5 days a week. Looking at $14,600 a week times 52 weeks in a year. Yeah, you just made somebody happy. Okay, $759,200, and you made yourself about $75,000 a year. 75.9, almost $76,000 a year is what you made yourself if you're the dispatcher on there charging 10%. Come on, man. That's what I call a good morning. It's a good morning. There you go. That's a good morning right there. That's a good morning. To make that kind of money before what? 8 a.m. That's a good morning. All right. So there you have it. That's the load board report. All right. Check on my people on YouTube here. All right. Look, everybody. Look, that's how we do it. I want to thank y'all for joining us for the load board report. Now, I promise you all, I was going to show you all our new Easily site. We had our official launch yesterday. It was a great launch. Go back and watch that video. The video is on YouTube. The official launch of Easily. Go watch it. Go watch it. I'm telling you all, this is going to change the industry when it comes to being able to get a truck for owner operators. It literally is going to change the industry. Okay, so I want you all to help me out and share this like crazy. And I want you all to share everything that we post, everything that we put up on Easy Lease. Share it all over the place. Let's make this go viral, because this is something it's gonna benefit so many people. All right, but first of all, let me go ahead and sign off for the load board report. I want to thank y'all for joining me this morning for the load board report. I will be back here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for the load board report, which is to look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to freight and load availability. So we're going to switch gears here now, and I'm going to show y'all Easy Lease. Okay, this is Easy Lease. All right, Easy Lease. I finally got the site finished. I'm in love with the site. I am. I am so proud of myself right now because I put a lot into this site. Let me go ahead and check in on my guy who joined us this morning live. Let me stop my share here for a second. Marvin, you still there? I guess Marvin must have jumped out of the what you call it this morning. I think I lost Marvin this morning. He was there, but now he's gone. All right. So Marvin has left us this morning. So let me go back to my share. All right. So here's what we got. This is Easy Lease. Okay. This is Easy Lease. Okay. Easy Lease is the commercial truck sharing marketplace. Now, you all are familiar with Turo. Turo is an app of where luxury car owners, people who own luxury cars, like we have a Jaguar, and I've had that car on Turo, and this is what kind of gave me the idea, and that car stays rented out about at least 3-4 days a week at about $170 a day is what I placed on that one. Now, doing like college football weekends, FAMU, homecomings, and stuff like that, that car release out for about $300 a day. I rent that car for about $300 a day, doing those big events like that. And people pay that. Okay, people on a regular basis, they'll rent our Jag for around $170 to $175 per day. So that gave me the idea to look to see if there was anything like this with commercial vehicles. Because let's face it, the hardest part about becoming an owner operator is getting a vehicle. That is the hardest part about becoming an owner operator, is getting a vehicle. Okay, getting your authority, that's easy. Getting your, getting that type of stuff, that's easy. Getting your DOT number, your authority, all that stuff. Even getting your insurance, it just costs money, but it's not hard to do. All right, but getting that truck, that's the hard part. Because you can go and you could, buy a used truck, but a good used truck that's not gonna keep you in the shop when you ain't making no money. A good used truck is $50,000, $60,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 easy all day long. Okay, and most people don't have $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 laying around. They can just pop down on a used truck. or have the ability to finance one for that matter. And a new truck, my God, on the low end, $129,000, $130,000. On the high end, $170,000 for a new truck. So, and then there's these other lease programs, and you can rent a truck from Penske or Ryder or whatever place you want to do. But they're anywhere from $375 to $650 a day. But that's out too. That's like $4,500 a week. You don't want that, right? No, you don't want that. Then there's these companies that offer these owner-op lease programs where you come in to these companies like Warner and JB Hudd and Western Express and Snyder, and you can do what's called a lease option. All right, you can lease with them, but when you do that, you got to give up anywhere from 18% to 35% of your load fees. That's the money you're making. You got to give that up. So you don't get to keep all your load fees. On top of, you got to make your lease payment, which is generally somewhere between $850 to some of them as high as $1,400 a week. That's why when you see these guys that are running on these lease programs, and you people out there who are leasing trucks right now, you all know what I'm talking about. You're going to recognize this. You're running 3,750 miles. That's what you're running, right? You're running, you're doing at least 3,750 miles. Let's face it, if you're doing 625 miles a day, and you're just doing 5 days a week, you run at least 3,125 miles. Now, if you're running 6 or 7 days a week, 625 miles times 7 days a week, if you're running all week, you're running 4,375 miles. So that's why I say you're probably running somewhere around 3,750 miles, okay? Because most drivers run on Saturdays, or they're running somewhere between that 625 and that 650 if they're really serious about making money. So they're going to do about 3,750 miles. So if you're doing 3,750 miles on average each week, all right, and the rates right now, as we've just shown you all, y'all looked at the rates. Rates are well over $3 per mile now. Rates are averaging about $3.50 per mile right now. So that times 3.5. Looking at $13,125 that you ran in loads that week. But guess what? Even at the company that's charging you the least amount of money is 18%, right? So that minus 18%, they're taking $2,362 right there off rip. That's if they only charge you 18% on your load fees. In other words, you keeping 82% of your load fees. If you are keeping 80, and that's unheard of. Ain't but two places I know that allows you to keep 82% of your load fees on a lease option program. Ain't but two. Most of them, you keep somewhere between 73 and 75% of your load fees. Some you don't keep but 65% of your load fees. But most are between 73 and 75%. So that means they're taking what? Somewhere between 25 and 30% of your load fees. All right. But even at the best company, they're taking $2,362.50 off top. That does not include your lease fee that week. So they've got that right there. That drops you down to $10,762. Then you got minus another at the lowest lease I've seen was $850. Minus another $850. That brings down to $9,112. Then you got your upfront fees. You got your, oh Lord have mercy, you got your excessive mileage fee. You got your disposition fee. You got your acquisition fee. You got your what is it? Your capitalization fee, your cap fee. You got your what's the fee for the devaluation or bringing the value of the truck down. You got that fee. you got about 12 different type of fees that they hit you with that totals up to about 8 or 9, sometimes close to $10,000 in upfront fees. Now, because these places are so generous and they want to help you out, they will allow you to finance that extra 10 grand in fees for that first year on your first year's lease. So you take the extra 10 grand in fees, you got $9,912 right there. And you take that extra 10 grand, 10 to 12 grand in fees, and then let you finance that over a period of 12 months. Now, they're not just doing it just without no interest now. They ain't gonna do it with no interest. They'll let you finance that with interest over the next 12 months. Okay, so here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take that $11,000, right? And then they're gonna charge you, and it's gonna be a pretty good interest. I've seen some as high as 18%. 18, those lease finance fees on your upfront payments that they add to it, they're 17, 18, sometimes 21%. So at the very least, I've seen 15%. Nobody charges less than 15%. Everybody's between 18 and 21%. Okay, you don't believe it? Read your lease contract. Those guys, those who want to lease, go pull up your lease contract and tell me what you see on that interest on your upfront fees on their finance. 18 to 24%. That's what you're gonna see. So we're gonna say 18%. We're gonna say that they're really trying to help you out. Really trying to help you out. Okay? Really trying to help you out. Plus 18% interest equals 12,000. Divide that by 52 weeks equals, that's another $249 per week. On top of your what? 999. So that's another $250 that's coming off of your $9,912. So you got that right there. Hold on here. Where my calculator went? All right. So you got that minus, what was that? 9,912. All right, there we go. It was 9,912. So you got 9,912 minus 250. So now you're down to $9,662. Now, they got insurance, they got your they got your maintenance plan, they got all this other stuff that's probably going to wind up taking another $2,000 or $3,000 on average. With all your other hidden fees, you got about another probably another $3,200, and y'all gonna recognize it. Y'all think I'm playing. All right, so that's right there. So and that's if you're doing good. If you're doing good, you're gonna walk away with about $6,000. Now, do most guys who lease trucks do that? No, because most guys don't drive the 3,750 miles. Most guys drive about 2,500 miles, which means they're only getting about $6,000 on what's called fees. Then when the fees come out and everything, they get a settlement check for about $2,000. $2,500, $2,000, $3,000. But if you were very successful lease operator and you're driving like a monster, you're a beast at driving, right? You're a beast at driving, and you're a beast at finding that good paying freight. That's about what you're gonna walk away with after about running almost $11,000, $12,000. After you running $12,000 in loads each week, roughly $13,000 in loads each week. You see that right there? If you're running that right there each week, $13,125 in loads each week. If you are good at what you do, if you are great at what you do, you're gonna walk away with this right here, doing a regular lease. Now, if you're doing the same thing with Easy Lease, let's use the same numbers, $13,125. Let's use the same numbers. If you're doing the same numbers, $13,125, $13,125 with Easy Lease. All right, with Easy Lease, here's what you got. On your upfront fees, you got $1,500 and $1,500. Your Easy Lease deposit, your Easy Lease acquisition fee. None of this excessive mileage fee, none of this other stuff. No. You ain't got all that stuff. So you got that just to get into the lease. So that really does not come off your amount, come off of what you're making. With other leases, you may have to come up with $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, or whatever the case may be to get into the lease. With easy lease, just $3,000. That's it. Okay, we make your upfront fees very affordable and very easy because we cut down on 95% of all your upfront fees. All the only two upfront fees that we have with the easy lease is the asset acquisition fee, okay, which is $1,500. That comes to our administrative team. Then you have your easy lease deposit. That goes to the asset owner, the person you're actually leasing that vehicle from. All right, so there you have it. That's all you have on your upfront fees. Then all you have is your weekly easy lease fee, which is somewhere between $1,250 per week and $1,900 per week. That's it, brother. That's the most your lease is going to be. If you're getting a dry van, if you're getting a semi with a reefer trailer, the most your lease is going to be is $1,900 per week. No other fees. No other fees. No other fees. Okay, so that's it. $1,900 a week at the very most. So minus $1,900. That gives you $11,222 that you take it home. Now, who's responsible for insurance? The person who's leasing the vehicle, the leasee. Of course you are, because you're the authority holder. You're driving the vehicle. The vehicle is running under your authority. You have the CDL, so you're responsible for the insurance, as you should be, because you're getting to keep 100% of your load fees. Woo! Let me repeat that. You get to keep 100% of your load fees. Not like these other guys, after paying your lease fee, you only get to keep 65 to 82% of your load fees. Big difference, ain't it? That's big. Even if you opt for the optional dispatching, which we'll be offering through our National Dispatchers Network, and all of our dispatchers have agreed to charge no more than 3 to 5%. So they've discounted their 10% down to 3 to 5% if you're doing an easy lease. You're still taking home 95% of your load fees. Anywhere between 95 and 97%, depending on what that dispatch firm is charging, between 3 and 5%. You're still taking home 95% of your load fees. So if you're taking home 95% of your load fees, yes, you should be able to pay the insurance and be able to pay for a maintenance plan, which we will have discounted maintenance plans in our service area for those of you who are easy leasing. We're also going to have discounted tire purchase program, where the most you would pay is, I think it's like $300 a tire, no matter what part of the country you're in. Now, y'all know what tires cost. Tires run you on average $600, $700, sometimes run you $1,200, $1,300, $1,800 a tire. So to have a tire discount program where no matter where you are, sometimes you're paying $150 a tire, $200 a tire, $350, $375, I think is the most you're going to pay for tires on that tire program. So if you offer that tire program, you can save money on your tires. We're also going to have in there the fuel card program that gives you the best savings on fuel. And y'all know that's real big right now because fuel is high. Right now, fuel is high. So we're going to have programs there that's going to save you money on your fuel. We have fuel card programs. We're going to have factory companies that we're partnering with. They're going to offer you great factoring products, same day pay, next day pay, within an hour pay, quick pay, all that type of stuff. Instant pay, right? Factory. So you get your money quick, fast, in a hurry, because you're going to need it quick, fast, in a hurry. That's how you want it, quick, fast, in a hurry, right? And, of course, we're going to have maintenance plans on there. We're going to have preventative maintenance plans. We're going to have after breakdown maintenance plans, all that stuff. We're going to have those type of plans there that you all can opt for, too, as well as 24/7 roadside assistance. Okay, and some of these plans even include vehicle replacement while the vehicle is being worked on. Okay, now some of the stuff that the asset owners will be able to opt for in our services area, if they want to pay for some extra stuff to better protect their asset, their truck, their trailer, or whatever the case may be, they will be able to get gap insurance. Okay, that will cover any missing links or any gaps in between the insurance that the leasee has and what is needed to make sure that truck is fully covered. So they'll be able to get great rates on gap insurance. Okay, we're gonna have insurance companies that we're gonna be partnering with that are gonna be offering these different insurance products to get y'all some great rates on insurance and gap insurance. Okay, you're also gonna have the option of purchasing those trackers that you put on the trucks. You can go to your phone, pull up the app, and see where your truck is at all times, right? And I think they have something out there called the control module kill switch. They get a mechanic to go in and they attach that to your to the truck's control module, the computer control module, and at any time that owner of that truck, the asset owner, let's say if the leasee is not making the payments on time, or if the leasee's credit card, we've tried to charge it 3 times and and it's failed to charge the card, we can't get in touch with the person who's leasing that vehicle, then that owner of that vehicle can opt to have that shut it down. Just click the little button on the app, boop, shut it down. Now, for safety, these things, they won't shut down your vehicle if the vehicle is running. Okay, they won't shut it down if it's running. But if it's moving, it's not gonna shut it down. But once that vehicle goes stationary, or it's been sitting for at least 1 hour, boop, you're gonna be able to start it back up. You're not gonna be able to start it back up. No, you're not. Not until you call and tell us where you at and why you haven't made them payments. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to get it started back up. All right. So these are things that we are providing along with the Easy Lease to make people feel safe, to let people know that their vehicle is safe, the vehicle is protected. You're gonna save money, you guys are gonna make money, the asset owners are gonna make money, everybody is gonna win with an Easy Lease. Now, requirements. Now, as you already seen with that right there, you can afford to pay your maintenance plan and all the other stuff, and you're still gonna bring home a lot more money than you would on a regular lease program, on a traditional lease. Why? Because Easy Lease is what I like to call a hybrid of traditional truck leasing and truck renting. We merge those two and we come up with a hybrid, Easy Lease. The minimum amount of time you can lease an asset owner's vehicle is 3 months. You have to sign at least a 3-month lease. Well, the leases are actually 6 months. They're considered short-term booking. They're not really considered leasing. They're not really considered rentals. They're like short-term bookings is what they are. But you get a lease agreement that you have to keep in the truck at all times. So if you ever get pulled over by DOT, you can show them that you have the authority to be in this truck. You have proper authority and the paperwork to show that you have leased this vehicle on a 6-month lease agreement, and you have this vehicle, and that way you won't get arrested for stealing somebody's vehicle. Okay, so you're gonna have that. You have to carry that in your truck at all times with all your other paperwork that you have to present, when you go to your inspection and that type of stuff. Okay, now, so who's responsible for what with the Easy Lease? The asset owner is responsible for making sure that truck will pass DOT inspection. Okay, because the truck has to be in good working condition, has to be in proper working condition in order for it to pass DOT inspection. So the asset owner is responsible for that. The person who is leasing that truck is responsible for the maintenance, is responsible for the insurance, is responsible for liability. That's why they have to have the insurance and everything. The authority is also responsible for DOT compliance. Okay, DOT compliance stuff that you have, your owner operator compliance stuff. Now, DOT inspection stuff for the truck itself, past inspection, that is on the asset owner, because they're not supposed to lease out an asset or a truck that can't pass DOT inspection. No company is supposed to do that. I know. Some of y'all probably do. Well, Penske does it all the time. Yeah, and they have a lot of fines and stuff they have to pay and stuff. So that's why they're Penske. But I know a lot of y'all get out there in those trucks in Penske and get stopped and deal with it. This truck ain't passing inspection. I've seen it happen. Okay, so you have to make sure of that. But once that truck passes the inspection and you're on the road with it, then everything falls on the leasee, the person who's leasing that vehicle, because you got to make sure you're keeping the vehicle up, make sure that you're changing the oil, all that type of stuff, all that stuff. You got to make sure that's done. That's why you want to get a good maintenance plan. Okay, all right. So they're the responsibilities with Easy Lease. Now let's get into this site. I love this site. I've done a great job on this site, y'all. I am so happy with myself. I don't know what to do. Let me check in with my YouTube people, see what they're saying about my good old site here. Good morning. Okay, I will look. Anyone say good morning, everyone? Yes, it is. Thank you, Kevin. Hey, I appreciate it. Good morning. Hope everyone have a great day. Dementia. All right. So this is the Easy Lease site. I hope y'all like it. God, I hope y'all like this. I've done a lot of work on this site. Where's my Easy Lease site? Oh, there it is right there, the Easy Lease site. All right. Notice when you come to the site, you see where it says check availability, let's chat. There are multiple ways for you to engage us here at Easy Lease. Now, currently we have, how many Easy Lease consultants do we have? I've got them on here somewhere. Where's my Easy Lease consultant list? Give me a second, everybody. Let me find my consultants list. Easy Lease online training contacts. Here we go. All right, this is our Easy Lease consultants list right here. Okay, we have quite a few consultants. Let me go over here to my settings. Let me go to permissions and roles. Couldn't load your team. Oh, I gotta log in. Let me log in again. Where's my login? Where's my login? Let me log out and then log back in. Y'all give me a minute. I gotta log out and log back in, so I can see my permission and roles. Log back in. Log back in. Show y'all our Easy Lease consultants. Yeah. Show y'all our Easy Lease consultants. Our Easy Lease consultants. One moment here. Let y'all meet your team of consultants. All right, go back to settings. And then we go back to roles and permissions. There we go. All right, here's our team. Let's go with our team. We're gonna show right here. All right, this is our team right here. These are our Easy Lease consultants. You got myself, which I'm the owner of the site. We got ADM, who is an Easy Lease agent and business consultant. We got Damian Stevens, who's an Easy Lease agent and business consultant. We got whoever is this at Dispatch Ray 314, who's an Easy Lease agent and consultant. But they haven't accepted their yet, so they're not active yet because they haven't accepted theirs yet. Let me go click on join on. All right, these are the ones who are active. So when you all come to the site, one of these people are going to respond to you when you log onto the site. One of these people, they're going to approach you. You're going to see something that pops up in the chat area that says, "Hi, my name is Larissa," or "Hi, my name is Linda," or "Hi, my name is Damien," or "Hi, my name is Gary," or Kevin, or Marvin, or whatever the case may be. So one of those people are going to pop on and say, they're going to introduce themselves. And they're going to offer to help you navigate the site. Okay? If you have questions or anything, you can go right to the text box, like over here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You can go right over here to this let's chat box right here and click on that, and you can start typing in. And one of them will respond to you. Like if I come on here now, let's see if somebody responds to me. Those of you who are on with me right now, if I go in and say hello, matter of fact, you don't even have to say hello. If you just come onto the site, one of them should respond to you. I'm gonna see who's gonna respond. See if anybody's gonna respond real quick. Show y'all how this works. hope they don't let me down. They don't say, oh, I'm asleep, man. I ain't gonna get on in, it's about to stay right now. But somebody is usually going to respond to you and let you know that they are there to help you. So I'm hoping some of my people out there, they're up this morning and they're gonna respond. So we'll see what happens. But I'm on the site and hopefully they'll respond and show that we get that response from people and stuff like that. Somebody sleeping this morning. It's early in the morning, but in a sense, if they don't respond, I respond. Okay, but somebody on our team should respond to you and let you know that they are here to help you, and we are here looking for, we're here to assist you. One moment, Michelle Eastman on Nouveau Gmail. Michelle says that she don't see the invitation. I have to send it again, Michelle, did you check your spam mail? Because it got sent out to you. Check your spam mail. It's going to be from info at buyp4l.com. That should be the heading. It should be asking you to collaborate on the site. So we're having easily training tonight, and I'm going to make sure I talk to my people about this response time, because I'm not getting anybody who is responding. Not even the people who are on with us right now, they're not even coming on responding, which I don't know why that is. Larissa says I'm one, but I don't see you responding. Deborah is on here. She's not responding. Station Ryanfield, you're on here. You're not responding. I don't see any responses right now to what I just sent in, something that said hello, and I haven't gotten a response back. So we're gonna have a training on that tonight, where we're gonna be, letting people know that they need to respond very quickly when someone comes onto the site, especially when someone comes on and they, reaches out and says like, hello or something like that. They should be responding. But anyway, we'll go through and see if anybody responds while we're going through it. So at some time while you're on the site, someone should be responding to you. And we're going to set our parameters tonight that if someone needs to respond within 5 minutes of someone being on that site, okay? You all should not be on the site longer than 5 minutes without someone reaching out to you and offering to help you navigate the site, offering to help you with any questions that you have about that site. Okay, someone should respond within 5 minutes. So during our training tonight, we will make sure that we drive that home tonight. And this is the reason why I'm trying to get as many easy lease agents as possible. Okay, somebody I'm asking, well, why are you trying to get so many agents? That's going to make it hard for us to make money. Well, this is why. Because if I can't get a response on when someone comes on the site, and if I can't get a response within 5 minutes, then I need more agents. Plain and simple. I need more agents. Okay. If I have to, add 300 agents, I will, in order to get that response in 5 minutes. That's what we're gonna do, because we are not gonna fall into the trap that some of the other ones fell into, like Co-op and some of those. The problem that they have right now is people going to the site and no one is there to help them. People are sending in questions and stuff, and no one is responding to them. And we're not gonna fall into that category. I don't care if I have to hire 600 agents. I will, in order to get that 5 minute response time. Okay, that's because if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do. Okay, so I am going to be sending out, because at first I was just going to offer this opportunity to people who are within the National Dispatchers Network. But if I'm not getting the response time I need, I'm going to open up to any and everybody who wants to be an easy lease agent. Okay, if you want to be an easy lease agent, hit me up. Give me a call, 866-973-6445, extension 1. You'll get me directly, and we'll talk about you coming on as an easy lease agent. Now we'll go over the commission structure, everything with you. Okay, so that's 866-973-6445, extension 1, if you want to become an easy lease agent. Or you can go to the site, go to the contact page and say, I would like to become an easy lease agent. Shoot that over to me right over on the site. Okay. Now the site addresses are at myeasylease.com is one address. The other one is leasemysemi.com. And the other one is RBBSTransportLLC.com. Okay. Those are the web addresses there. Okay. Those are the web addresses. I'm going to go ahead and put them on here. Put the main one on Facebook, on YouTube for you all right now. Put the main one on YouTube for you all right now. There's the main website to the Easy Lease. The other one is HTTP easylease.com. And the last one is HTTP leasemysemi.com. All right, those are your the Easy Lease links. Okay. So top of the morning, Lisa says, I did. I do not know why you are not seeing it. All right. Larissa says that she responded, but she don't know why we're not seeing it. And it might be something to do with the site, so I have to check on that to make sure what's going on with that. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing that response either. Let me try to go to a different. Let's see if it's gonna pop up when I change which colors. Nope, I'm still not seeing anything on the response. I don't know why. I don't know why the responses are not coming through on the site. Someone says that they're responding, but they're not coming in. All right, here we go. I guess I had to refresh my my Easy Lease thing. All right, here's the response. All right, this is what's supposed to be happening. Okay, someone comes to the site, right? Whether you type anything or not, when someone comes to the site, someone should be popping in and doing this right here, like Larissa did. She says, "Hello, I am Rissa. Thank you for joining Easy Lease Asset Owners. Please feel free to create your profile and upload video of the asset." She put assist. Make sure you change that to asset, or make sure I change it to asset. I'll go ahead and change it. Make sure to upload video of the asset you wish to list with Easy Lease. If you need assistance, please do not hesitate to call 866-973-6445. And I'm going to get my Easy Lease consultants. We have extensions, so you'll be able to call their extension directly. So I'm going to be introducing that tonight in training for the Easy Lease training tonight at 7 p.m. on this same link, and we will be live on YouTube as well. So thanks, Larissa. Thank you. Okay. So that's the way it's. This is the way the response is supposed to happen. I'm thinking that that there was a lag time because I needed to refresh the screen or something, and maybe it's my computer that does that doesn't allow it to automatically pop up. I need to check my settings to see if it's automatically allowing it to pop up. All right, so we did get a response. That's the way it's supposed to look. All right. So as y'all can see here, let's finish going through the site here. All right. So with Easy Lease, you got all this stuff here. You got check availability, and when you click check availability, it's basically going to pull up a calendar screen right here for you to check your availability. The desired pickup date, what date you want to pick your truck up, put it in right here. The earliest pickup time, the latest pickup time. You put that in right there. You're just going to click on this, and you can put in a number. You can just do the up or down. Do the up or down button. You can change that how you want to. You can go to the second number, up or down. You can do that right there, or whatever the case may be. Then you go here and you click the AM or PM. Just do your little up and down button and change the AM. But You all get it right there. That's how you put in your earliest pickup time, your latest pickup time. The type of equipment you want. You're going to pick tractor only, tractor and trailer, box truck, dry van trailer, flatbed trailer, or refrigerated trailer. Okay, these are all the equipment that we'll be leasing out, or that you'll be able to book. Okay, then you're gonna come out here. You're gonna put in your name, your cell phone number, and your your email address, and then you gotta submit. And someone's gonna respond to you and says, and tell you about the availability that we have. Okay, so you have that right there. Now, if you can stroll down further, you have the easy. Go ahead and say, why lease with us? 24/7 roadside assistance. Keep 100% of your load fees. 90% less fees. Okay, this is what makes us so popular. This is what's going to make us so valuable to people. Okay, these things right here. Also over here, you have the easy. You go ahead and reserve your easy lease today. So if you are in need of a truck and you want to do an easy lease, you can go ahead and reserve your space for the next available vehicle. You just go ahead, you put in your equipment type. You're going to select your pickup date, your desired date that you want to pick it up. You're going to put your first name, last name, company name, if you have one, your email address. You're going to put in, this is always going to be one. I tried to change this to where it wouldn't have this, but you got to put this in. You're going to go over here and you're going to click and just make sure you go down to where it says US. I tried to do it where it only has just US. And I think I can do it. I just have to go back in and see how I can do it. But you're going to click that right there, and it's going to put in US, and then you put in your phone number. Don't put it in the space of the thing. Just type your phone number in, okay? Then you're going to put your DOT number here, okay? You put your DOT number right there, and then it tells you have an easy lease acquisition fee, which is $1,500, and the easy lease deposit, which is $1,500. And then you're going to click register now. Now, when you do that, it's going to take you to where you can go ahead and prepay your upfront fees. Now, when you do this and you want to reserve your place to do an easy lease, we are not going to transfer that money to our bank. Your card is going to be charged, but it's going to be held in the because we're using Stripe. I think Stripe. It's going to be held in our Stripe account. So it's going to be held not in our bank account. It's going to be held in our Stripe account. And that $3,000 is going to stay in that Stripe account until we match you with a easy lease asset owner and a truck. Okay, once we match you with that, then your agent is going to prepare your easy lease customized lease agreement between you and that asset owner. They're going to send each one of you a copy of that. You all will be able to DocuSign it. Each of you would DocuSign that contract, that lease agreement. Once that lease agreement is DocuSigned, we're going to get it back. Then you're going to pay your first week's lease, and at that time, you'll be able to pick up your truck. Okay, we'll make arrangements to have you, go pick up your truck. If we need to help you out with bus fare to get to wherever you're going to get your truck, that's fine too. If we need to do whatever, we're going to help you to be able to get to your truck. And as the truck is in your area, you're going to be able to just go there and get it. Or if you don't want to go get it yourself, you want to hire a recovery service agent to go pick it up and bring it to you, that can be arranged as well too. Okay, so that's basically how it works. Okay, and it tells you right here, these fees right here are one-time, non-refundable, require upfront fees to be paid at the beginning of the easy lease. The deposit is paid to the asset owner, and the acquisition fee to administrative division to offset costs associated with the nature of our easy lease. All right, you got to get to know us page. I'm sorry, I ran too fast there. You got to get to know us page. If you click here, get to know us, it'll take you over to our All About Us page. Should take you over there to our story about who we are, about RBBS Transport LLC, which Easy Lease is a product of the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers. RBBS Transport LLC and Easy Lease are both subsidiaries of the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers. So it says since 2017, RBBS Transport LLC has provided owner operators with great paying high dollar freight Our CEO and founder began his career as a Covenant Transport Company driver. That would be me, y'all, in 2014. And 9 months later became a lease owner operator. So as a commercial truck sharing marketplace leasing agency, we understand how challenging it can be to pursue your dreams of becoming an owner operator, which is why leasing a vehicle with us is easy, affordable, and fun. Do you need a commercial truck or tractor trailer? Our Easy Lease program now provides the industry with the easiest and most convenient way to lease a commercial truck or tractor trailer. Driving experience, time on the job, and credit are not an issue. With Easy Lease, all you need is a valid CDL or a valid license to drive a box truck, your authority, and insurance. Our private asset owners are eager to lease to you. Our rates are affordable and our service is impeccable. And best of all, you keep 100% of your load fees. So browse our inventory, select the lease option, and let us help shift your career as a lease owner operator into high gear. Basically says, get started today, ready for a new lease on semi-truck leasing. Contact us to learn more. Now, if you click this right here, that's going to take you over to where you can, go ahead and contact us. There it is right there. You can contact us and let us know what you need to do. All right. Or you can come back over here. All right. Then it comes down here and it says right here, do you own a commercial vehicle? Okay. Want to earn thousands weekly? How would you like to own a fleet of commercial trucks and trailers to list year round, quietly earning thousands weekly per vehicle? Now, right here, we're talking about our Quiet Millionaires Network program. Now, this is where your Easy Lease business consultant is going to engage you and help you get your business ready to get approved for lines of credit. Because I'm telling y'all, that is the best way to buy your fleet, to buy vehicles. I have 9 trucks right now, 9. They're all leased out. I bought them all on lines of credit, on a business line of credit. And the day I bought them, they were paid for the day I walked out of the dealership. I had the title to them the day I walked out of the dealership. Why? Because I bought them with a business line of credit card. I got approved for a $225,000 line of credit back in 2016, I think. My first line of credit, I got approved for $225,000 on a line of credit. It's basically just a business credit card. I went to the dealership down in Pennsylvania, new truck dealership, had a brand new Volvo sitting right there on the showroom floor. I said, I want that vehicle. It was priced at $147,000. I told the man, I'll pay you $120,000 for it. We settled on $129,000. Give him my business credit card. They swiped it. Done deal. Done deal. Walked out of there or drove out of there with the doggone title of that truck. Okay? Could never lose it. Why? Because with lines of credit, with business lines of credit, the asset or the loan is not attached to the asset. The financing or the loan is attached to your line of credit, not the asset. So therefore, the asset is yours. You just pay the interest on the card. And the way I set mine up, I did my line of credit out for the longest term, 30 years. So anything I purchase, I can take 30 years to pay for it, which means it gives me a low interest only payment that I'm only required to pay just the interest only payment on. So $129,000 on the interest on the line of credit, 3.25% interest. My payment came out to be like $380 per month with the taxes and fees, like $480, $490 a month. But I now lease that same truck out. I lease that truck out. That same truck I leased out now for about $1,900 a week. That's how you want to purchase your trucks. And that's what our business consultants are going to be doing. They're going to be showing you all how to get your business prepared to get approved for lines of credit. But there are certain things you need to have in place before a bank would even consider you for a line of credit. And they're going to have a checklist of these things. And they're going to be going over these things to make sure you get those things done to get your business ready for lines of credit. Now, once that's done, then you're going to be ready to submit your loan, to submit your application to our financial partners who offer lines of credit. business lines of credit. We're gonna have a list of financial partners that they're gonna submit your stuff to so that you can get approved for those lines of credit. Now, chances are most of you won't get approved because you don't have, you would not have the most important thing, or the thing that weighs the most heavily when getting approved for a line of credit, and that is last 3 months bank deposits into your business account. If your last 3 months bank deposit is not sufficient enough, they're not going to approve you for a line of credit. Because lines of credit go generally from $225,000. That's the lowest line of credit you can get. That's what I got approved for when I first started out. The lowest business line of credit I can get was $225,000. So I got approved for the $225,000. Why? Because I had been running as an owner operator, right? I had been running as a lease operator with Western Express, and I had money that was already coming in. I had money that was coming in, right? So I was running as a lease operator. Now Western Express was only paying me 73 1/3% of my load fees. So I was in that trap like everybody else was in. They was giving up almost 27% of the load fees. Plus I was paying a $950 a week, lease fee, whatever this, that. But I was running my behind off. I was down here in Florida, running them short run loads, making about $1,900 to $2,100 a day, 5 days a week, doing over $500,000 a year. So therefore, my 73% was coming out to be like almost $400,000 a year. So I had those deposits, those bank deposits that would justify me getting that minimum line of credit that they offer, which is $225,000. Most of you won't have that. Now, but here is where we come into play. Because our first year, this is our goal for the first year. Our first year goal is very moderate. We want to have 250 leases, active leases by year's end. Okay, this first year. That's our goal. Anybody who's coming into our Quiet Millionaires program right now who wants to build their fleet, it's going to take us about 8 to 9 months to get you line of credit ready. Okay, to be able to submit to get your first line of credit. So by that time, we should have about 250 active leases, right, with our Easy Lease program. The average lease is going to be about $1,600 to $1,700 per week. So that times, let's say $1,700 a week, that's going to give us $425,000 that's running through our bank every single week. Because remember, 70% of the approval process of a business line of credit is last 3 months bank deposits. They're not concerned with what's going out. They're only concerned with what's coming into your bank every month for the last 3 months. They want to see a good high number of deposits. And that's about 70 to 75% of your approval process right there. So that puts us in a perfect position to do what? Co-sign for any of you that fall short on your bank deposits. Because you're already in a 20% agreement with us just by using the site. You're in a 20% agreement with us. So that makes us a 20% partner. So when we co-sign for you, that means 80% of that line of credit that you get approved for is yours and 20% is ours. And by us having this much money running through our account, now 80% of it is going back out to the asset owner, but that doesn't matter. Because all they're concerned with is bank deposits, your last 3 months bank deposits. And if we're able to show this on a weekly bank deposits, you do that times 4.33 in a month, you're looking at $1.8 million a month in bank deposits, which will give us no problem co-signing for just about anybody who needs the co-signer on that line of credit, and we get you approved for that line of credit. Now, here's the deal. You cannot enter into this program and we get you approved for a line of credit, and you take your line of credit and you go do whatever the hell you want to do with it. No sirree. The agreement is when you come into this program, you are agreeing, you are committing, you are agreeing on, in writing, on a contract, that we are helping you to get these line of credit so that you can list your fleet with Easy Lease. Okay, so don't call us up and say, hey, I need y'all to help me get a line of credit. If you're not listening, if you're not using that line of credit to buy trucks and list those trucks with Easy Lease, then we ain't not gonna help you. Plain and simple, because that's not what we're here for. That's not part of our business model. We're not a charitable organization. That's not what we do. Okay, we're here to help you make money, but we want to make money too. All right. So with that being said, we will co-sign for you. Now, once we do that, you have to list your trucks with Easy Lease. Okay. So the fleet that you're buying, you're listed with Easy Lease for us to lease them back out, because your line of credit is going to give you low payments on your trucks. Because with your $200,000 line of credit, because that way you would easily get a $250,000 line of credit. Some of you, we're going to approve a $3, $4, $5, $6, $500,000 line of credit. Okay, some of you will, but on average, you're going to get about a $250,000 line of credit. Minus 20% of that line of credit will be ours. So our cut will be $50,000. Your cut will be $200,000 on the line of credit. Okay, so off our $50,000 line of credit, our Easy Lease business management consultants, our business consultants, if their client was the one that we helped get that line of credit that we co-signed for, they get their commission from our $50,000, which is 7.25%. They get a 7.25% line of credit from our $50,000. So that means their cut, of that will be minus, let's see, $50,000. Their cut would be minus 7.25%. So they will have a line of credit of $3,625 to use however they want to, because that's their commission. All right. So that's how this proportion down here would work as far as building your fleet. Our Easy Lease Quiet Millionaires network. We call it Quiet Millionaires because you're making money behind the scenes of the trucking industry. You're not out front. You're behind the scenes. Nobody even knows you're even there. but you're building your fleet. The first year with that line of credit, $250,000, you can buy at least what? With $200,000, you can buy at least what? 4 used trucks, $50,000 a piece. That's 4 used trucks that you can lease out from $1,250 to $1,900 per week. Your payment on your line of credit, even if you use up the whole $200,000, your payment on the whole $200,000 line of credit for all 4 trucks is going to be no more than what? $900 per month? Less than $1,000 a month, but you're doing anywhere from $1,000, but you bring in anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 per week. Come on, it don't take a brain surgeon per truck, $1,000 to $1,500 a week per truck. So you got 4 trucks. So if you got 4 trucks, and you got 4 trucks, and you're doing $1,550, a week each truck. With your line of credit, you're bringing in $6,200 a week times 4.33 weeks of the month. You're doing $26,000. You're doing $26,846 a month. That's your cut of the lease, right? That's your cut. Our 80% is already came out. Because remember, I said we're going to be charged anywhere from $1,250 to $1,900. So that means 20% of $1,900 brings you down to what? $1,550. You see what I'm saying? That's your cut of the lease. You're making that much money each month. And on your whole $200,000, if you use your whole $200,000 to buy 4 trucks, your total line of credit interest payment won't be more than $1,200 per month. That's over 25 grand a month that you're banking. $300,000 on your first year with your first fleet of trucks. Now that second year, now you got what? You got revenue coming in from your leases, right? You got revenue coming in from your leases. Now you won't need us to co-sign for you to get a line of credit going into that second year. And since you made a lot of money, now you can pay down your what? Your first line of credit. You pay that down, You pay it down and you pay it off, right? Because you got $307,000. You $200,000 was your line of credit, but you've been paying just the interest on it. So you pay down on it. So you pay, even if you pay the $200,000 down on it, minus $200,000, you go ahead and pay that line of credit back down to zero. That leaves you with $107,000 to live off of, to run your business off of, or whatever the case may be. Okay, that's not bad money for your first year. Plus, you got your $200,000 line of credit back up now. And you're showing now that you have what? Revenue that's flowing through your bank account every week now, or every month. So now you can use your own last 3 months bank statements without us co-signing and go out and get an additional line of credit on top of the one you already got. You get an additional line of credit plus $250,000 line of credit. Get yourself an additional line of credit. Combine that with the money you have made for that year, that's $357,000. Plus your original line of credit that you still have for what? $200,000. Because you paid that one down. Now you got access to 500 minus the 100, minus, let's say you take out take out that $100,000 to live on. Now you got line of credit totaling $457,000. So now what do you do? Now what do you do? People over here on YouTube, what do you do now? Now what do you do? Okay, what do you do now? Now you go back out and you do what? You reinvest in your fleet. You got 4 trucks already, right? You got 4 trucks, right? Now you can do a half and half thing. You can get like probably like 6 used trucks and a couple of new trucks if you want to, or you can get all used trucks if you want to, right? Let's say you split this up in half. That's $228,000 each. So let's say you do a combination. Let's say you get 4 used trucks again, minus 50-50, 50-50. That's $200,000. So you get 4 used trucks again, $200,000. That gives you another $28,876 left over. I would use that money to do any type of, get the truck up DOT qualified so it can pass DOT inspection. Take care of any little things you need to do with it. That's what I would use that money for, or use it to get a gap insurance or blanket plan on the trucks or whatever. That's what I would use that money for. But now you got 4 more trucks. Now you got 8 trucks. But remember, you still got another what? You still got another what? $228,000. You still got another $228,000 in lines of credit. Now you can go out and get what? A couple of new trucks. If you can negotiate them down, you figure a truck, $120,000, you can probably negotiate $120,000 on a truck, get you a new truck. That still leaves you with $108,000 where you can pick up another 2 more used trucks. So now you got what? 8, 9 used trucks and 1 new truck. You got 10 trucks now. Right? You got 10 trucks. 8, 9, 4, then a new one, and you got $108,000 left over. So now you got 10 trucks and $108,000 plus that $28,000 plus that $28,000. So now you got $136,800 and 10 trucks. You could buy another used truck, but I wouldn't do that. I would leave that money on hand to take care of any type of, you know, maintenance stuff you need to get done on your trucks, or stuff just to get your trucks up and ready to list them with Easy Lease. Okay, or keep that money just for whatever, just for expenses, you know, or whatever. All right. So now you got 10 trucks. Now with 10 trucks, let's scrap this now. Now you got 10 trucks, averaging $1,550 a week on your lease. That's $15,500 a week times 4.33. $67,115 per month. Or we go back to $15,550. We go back to, well, let's do this. Now, your line of credit payment on all those is probably going to be about $3,000 a month on all 10 trucks. At the most, $4,000 a month. Let's just say $4,000 a month is your line of credit. Your interest payment still leaves you with $63,115 per month times 12 months. Are you now knocking at the door of that quiet millionaire? Do I need to show you all and tell y'all what happened that third year? Just repeat the process. In that third year, you up around $2-3 million a year. By your third year, you've hit that quiet millionaire stage. That's why we call it the Quiet Millionaires Network. This is why we call it the Quiet Millionaires Network. That is part of the service that we offer, part of the services that we're offering with Easy Lease. Is our area for that, you know, it's our financial business division, which helps you all to get ready for those business lines of credit so you can build your fleet and list them with Easy Lease. All right, so that's that right there. If you come down here, you go to Easy List My Truck. This is for the asset owners who want to come on and list their trucks with Easy Lease. If you own a truck, or if you own a trailer, or if you own a tractor and a trailer, or if you own a box truck, you can come list it with us. Simple process. It says list your truck with Easy Lease and earn thousands weekly. Start earning as much as $1,520 weekly. That's more than $6,500 monthly per truck. Just fill out this form right here, hit submit. One of our agents will be in contact with you to show you how to create your profile, And once you create your profile, you'll be able to log in, and then you'll be able to come in here and post your truck. You're gonna click here. We want you to post video. Photos are nice. Video is better. So just take a little, with your little camera phone, your little iPhone or whatever, do a little walk around in your truck, videotape it, whatever it is that. Then come here and load it up. And then tell us about your truck, the year, make, model, what's special about it, how it's gonna help a lucky person that leases it make a lot of money, right? Put your state and city. Do not put your address. Put your state and city. That way, when people come on to check the availability, it's going to be listed down here in where it says the assets, your asset. And you're going to post it. You create a post and you put your trucks down here, put pictures and stuff up, write a little something about your truck. So when people come and look at the inventory, when people come and look at, the inventory, like here, like they click on it, they click on your truck, so they pull it up. You have your truck here. You put some, you have some stuff down here about, your truck mileage, what make, model it is, what's good about the truck, all that type of stuff. Then they come down here and they can click to see all the trucks that's listed on our inventory. So this is the inventory area. Easy Lease, where can it take you? So when someone check availability and then get over to our people and the agent, the Easy Lease agent is going to contact you, and then they're going to send you the link and show you how to get into the truck inventory, where you can look at the inventory and see what's near you or whatever. Sounds good, don't it? Look, we try to make this easy, and we try to make sure that you get assistance, along the way, at every step of the way. Okay, we want to make sure that you get assistance every step of the way. You see here, that's why you got this chat thing here. You can ask for assistance. You can always call us. You can always give us a call, 866-973-6445. You can email us, info@myeasylease.com. You can come over here and put in the contact information where you want us to contact you. But at all points through this, you have assistance with the navigation of the site. If any questions you have with Easy Lease, you come here, you pull up the equipment types. You can Easy Lease tractors, tell you what they're going to be running for the tractor only. $1,000 to $1,500 per week is what tractor owners. Administrative upfront fees, Easy Lease acquisition fee, $1,500. It tells you what that is. Lease acquisition fee is charged to cover the administrative and overhead expenses incurred in the initial creating and yearly renewal of the lease. Payment frequencies, about that. Then it says Easy Lease deposit, $1,500. Tells you what that's for. That's to go to the asset owner, the offset associated costs associated with the nature of our Easy Lease. All administrative charges or fees are non-refundable expense charge to cover costs associated with opening, maintaining, changing, and terminating a lease. Administrative charges are as defined up front when clients first sign up for and or renews yearly. Okay, so this tells you what it is. If you want to go ahead and get that, click where it says reserve your Easy Lease. You can go ahead and reserve that today. Click that. That'll take you over for you to go ahead and do what? Pay your upfront fees. Go ahead and reserve that. You can go ahead and come here. You can pay your upfront fees. It's $3,000 total. Administrative upfront fees, lease deposit, and lease acquisition fee. Tells you what it's for. Put in your information. Go ahead and do your secure payment, and that will be held in our what's that account called? Stripe. That'll be held in our Stripe account until you pick out your truck and you execute your Easy Lease agreement with the asset owner, and then you will pay your first week's lease, and then you'll be able to go pick your truck up. Blah, blah. And only after that, once you pick that truck up, is when we transfer that funds from our Stripe account to our bank account, and then we transfer that 80% to the asset owner. That's Easy Lease, people. That's Easy Lease. Now, for those of you who will be leasing trucks, you will be required to use a credit or debit card. We don't do cash lease payments. We don't do wire transfers. We don't do Western Express. None of that stuff. It's all done through credit and debit cards, and it is mandatory that the option save your card for auto pay. Auto pay is mandatory. Okay, so that means that if you pick your truck up, let's say on a Tuesday, right? You're not billed on that Friday. You're not billed until that following Tuesday. That following Tuesday or that following Wednesday is when you will be your will come off your card. That gives you time to run a whole week, make money, right? Run a whole week, make money, have money on your card, so that when that Wednesday comes, we're taking that lease payment. All right. So if you sign up you pick your truck up on a Thursday, that next Friday, we're taking out our lease payment. If you sign up on a Monday, that following Tuesday, we're taking out our lease payment. That's how it works. Okay. That's how it works. It is mandatory that you have auto pay, that you get set up with auto pay, because we don't want our asset owners to be worried about, are they going to get their money? Because remember, you're driving somebody else's truck. Okay, we want to make sure that they feel safe and comfortable with you out there in the truck, and make sure they know that they're going to get their money. All right, so that's how it works. And have all our equipment right here. Easy Lease with trailers, tractors with trailers. Have those right here. $1,600 to $1,900 weekly, same thing. Deposit. You can reserve today. Send us some contact information if you have questions or anything. I'll make up here again. You got your truck types. I can do that right there and just go here. You got your box trucks. I can go here to the what you call it, the equipment types, and show you right here. But I don't want to do that. You got your box trucks. Box trucks are going to be $700 to $900 weekly. Those are your box trucks that we have available. Then you got your all right, I could do it like this. Then you got your dry vans, trailers. Dry van trailers are gonna be, so as my site registers here, there we go. Dry van trailers are $280 to $395 weekly. Same deposit, same acquisition fee. Then you got your flatbed trailers. And of course, you got your flatbed trailers. Are going to be between $175 and $275 weekly. Same deposit, same acquisition fee. And then you got your refrigerated trailers. Or your refrigerateds. Oh, excuse me. You got your refrigerated trailers between $400 and $645 weekly on your refrigerator. Same deposit, same acquisition fee. Okay. Then other stuff you got over here, you got the Easy Lease Experience. This is where you're gonna see our inventory. Once we start getting the asset owners to load their stuff up, this is where the inventory is gonna be. You'll be able to browse through the inventory and see what's near you, see what's out there, and see what you would like to have. You know, that type of stuff. You got frequently asked questions. If we get more questions in, we'll start adding them to the frequently asked questions. But so far, these are the most frequent ones that we've been having. Frequently, excuse me, tired. Oh. As y'all can see, I put a lot of work into the site. I put a lot of work into this site. I mean, I was up all night for about 2 weeks. You know, we get like 2 hours of sleep per night. Stay up till about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning working on the site. Get into bed, sleep for a couple of hours. Jump back up at 6 a.m. and start back working on it. I actually built 3 sites. The first 2 I didn't like, so I scrapped them. I mean, literally completely built 3 sites. And then I built this one, and I was just loving this. Every time I came to it and did work on it, I was just got more and more excited because it was just coming together the way I wanted it to, with the visuals and the motion and just the whole, you know, abstract appeal of the site, the professional, you know, manner that the site is being presented, and the way it flows. I just fell in love with it, and it just I had fun building this site. I mean, I really did. I had fun building this site. I haven't had this much fun building a website in a long time, but I really put a lot into this site. But here are your frequently asked questions. What kind of commercial vehicle can I list with Easy Lease? You better pull it up. Semi trucks with the with and without sleepers, box trucks 10 to 26 foot in length, and range from class 3 to class 7, 12,500 pounds to 33,000 pounds, gross vehicle weight rating. Okay. Another question was, how does Easy Leasing a commercial vehicle help me or my business? First, many of our customers don't have perfect credit or have a startup, which makes it difficult, if not impossible, to obtain financing to purchase a commercial vehicle. Secondly, leasing with Easy Lease, you can improve your credit score if you make timely payments. And most importantly, you get to keep 100% of your load fees, which greatly increases your revenue. Now, yes, we do report to the 3 major credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Okay, so we report to all 3 major credit bureaus. All right. Is there a big down payment or a lot of hidden fees associated with Easy Lease? Easy Lease has 90% less fees than the traditional commercial truck lease. There are only 2 administrative upfront fees. Easy Lease acquisition fee, $1,500. This lease acquisition fee is charged to cover the administrative and overhead expenses incurred in the initial creating and yearly renewal of the lease. Easy Lease deposit, $1,500, a one-time non-refundable required fee to be paid at the beginning of the Easy Lease that is paid to the asset owner to offset costs associated with the nature of our Easy Lease. All administrative charges or fees are non-refundable. Expense charged to cover costs associated with opening, maintaining, changing, or terminating a lease. Administrative charges are as defined upfront when clients first sign up for and or renews yearly. And the last question that is most commonly asked is, what do I need to qualify for an Easy Lease? Qualifying for an Easy Lease is, well, easy. Driving experience, time on the job, and credit are not an issue. With Easy Lease, all you need is a valid CDL or a valid proper license to do a box truck, your authority, and insurance. All the other compliance stuff falls on you too. Only what falls on the asset owner is getting that truck ready for DOT to pass DOT inspection. Okay, so there you have it. Then you have the About Us page. Of course, I've already gone over that. Tells you about our story. In the case to be. Then you have our Easy Lease terms of service. I advise everyone to read the terms of service. This basically goes over what we charge for using the site. I mean, there's no charge for actually using the site for coming to the site, but if you list your vehicle with us, we get 20% of the lease, 20% of our revenue that is generated through this site. So we get 20% of all the revenue that is generated by you listing your vehicle from this site. So read this. This is the terms of service. It goes over the introduction, modifications, eligibility, restrictions, verifications, consumer report authorizations, taxes and fees, collection of fees, and of course taxes. It goes over all that stuff. And we also have our privacy, lease privacy policy, which is very extensive. You all can read this if you want to. This basically just tells you what we do with the information we collect. We inform you, of how we use your information, what security measures we put in place to protect the information, who can actually submit the information to the site. We have an age requirement for children, children's information. Anybody that's under 16 cannot, we're not supposed to collect our information on anybody under 16 years of age. And if we do, we delete that information and we report it to the proper authorities. The information we collect about you, what it's used for, what type of information we collect, how we use your information, the disclosure of personally identifiable information, egregious and depersonalizations, how we work with sweepstakes. If we work with sweepstakes, how your information is used and who is liable for protecting the information, circumvention, business transfers, network advertising, user-generated content, choices about how we use and disclose information. Yeah, I had to put all this stuff in. So yeah, this actually took longer. It took longer for me to put the legal stuff in than it took for me to build a site. It really did. Legal disclosure and all that stuff, when you're running this type of site, they have to be in place. It is required by federal law. So that's why I have to have all that stuff in. So if y'all want to read it, go read it. No, but definitely read your terms of service. Okay. That's Easy Lease. That's it. Once you get into your back office and stuff, you have your account, your profile, all this stuff you have access to once you join up. You join us. We got different groups, on here. We got the where the groups at? I gotta add the groups to this. Edit profile, assign badges, edit profile. We got the settings area. You got my account. We got different groups and stuff on here that you can join. You can join the asset owner groups. You can join the Quiet Millionaires Network. Your Easy Lease agent, they can assist you on joining those groups and stuff when you decide you want to join those groups. So, but that's the site, everybody. That's Easy Lease. This is it. I really like the site. I'm really proud of the site. I hope y'all like it. I hope y'all, make use of it. Share the links to the site. Share. Look, people, just share. Go to my Facebook page. You can pull up some of the stuff that I share. You can reshare it. Share this stuff. Any of you who are Easy Lease agents, if you want to enter into a co-sponsor ad agreement with me, I just did a sponsor ad on Facebook. Show y'all what it looks like. I did one. If you all want to do one with me, I'm open to doing sponsor ads with you all. I'm open to partner up with you all and do the agent training is tonight at 7 p.m. It's going to be every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same Zoom channel. Same. It's going to be broadcast live on YouTube. Everything. We do that. We're going to broadcast this live on YouTube. The same Zoom channel. Everything for the agent training. All right. But if you want to enter into a sponsored ad with me, here is what one of the sponsored ads look like. Whew. I gotta get some heat. Here is one of the sponsored ads right here that I have done. This one right here. It says, so y'all might see this popping up and floating around on your Facebook pages and stuff. It says here, this sponsor ad, the official launch of Easy Lease, the commercial truck sharing marketplace. And it has the link right there. Commercial vehicle owners, list your truck with Easy Lease and earn thousands weekly. Start earning as much as $1,520 weekly. That's more than $6,500 monthly per truck. Then it has the link right there to where they can go and list their vehicle. Authority holders, owner operators, do you need a commercial vehicle or trailer? Leasing a commercial vehicle has never been easier, and you keep 100% of your load fees. And that's the thing right there. It says leasemysemi.com. They can go there and do what they need to do. Become an Easy Lease agent and business consultant. Help match authority holders with asset owners and earn 3 types of commissions. Go to our main site and you all can send me a thing saying, I want to be an Easy Lease agent. Okay. Easy Lease is brought to you by RBBS Transport LLC, a subsidiary of the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers, 866-973-6445. And here's a little ad down here. Home, Easy Lease. Leasing a commercial vehicle has never been easier. Keep 100% of your load fees. Learn more. Click here. When you click that, it takes it right over to where? Easy Lease. So it brings it right here. So that's one of these sponsor ads that we have done. If you all want to work with me to do more sponsor ads, I'm planning on doing one with the videos that we have for the site. These little short run videos, so they're gonna be more, more visual. And they're gonna be much more visual. When you have these visual aids, like like we're gonna have like these videos right here, stuff like that one. That's gonna be one of them. Then it's gonna be this one. Is gonna be one of them. That right there is gonna be one of them. So I'm gonna be doing some sponsor ads with those, and these sponsor ads don't cost much. What I'm doing is $100 total is what I'm spending. No, $80 is what I'm spending, and I think it's like what is it like? It's total of $80. I think it's like $12 a day or something like that for 7 days, or $14 a day for 7 days. And it's giving and it's supposed to reach anywhere from 1.4 thousand to 18,000 people per day. So that's pretty good average, for that kind of money. So if you all want to come in and partner with me on that, do some 80, 50, 50, $80, $100 ads. 50-50 split, you know, $25, that's a $50 ad, $40, that's an $80 ad, you know, $50, that's a $100 ad, running for, you know, 7 days, you know, 15, 14, $10 a day, something like that is what they usually run, reaching those many people and stuff. We can get together on Zoom and come up with an ad concept and agree, and then y'all can cash out me your part of it, and then we'll make that ad happen. And in that ad, I will have your extension, because I will go ahead and get you an extension on our toll-free number. So we put the ad out, the number that people call, they're going to be directed to hit your extension. You know, put your email address in there for them to contact you, or we can put it to where the ad responses go to your inbox, or your Facebook inbox, your email, or call your number, however y'all want to do it. We can do that, plus add a link to the site or whatever case may be, and then that way you get credit for it, and then you can pick up clientele. So there you have it, y'all. That's Easy Lease. What do y'all think about it? What do y'all think about these leases? What do y'all think about the website? What do y'all think about the whole concept? Do y'all think we can do 250 leases by year's end? Think we can have 250 active leases by year's end? You know, I think if we push this, if we make this go viral, I got some videos on YouTube that has like 70,000 views. I want this to triple that. Okay, I want everything that we post about Easy Lease, I want it to triple that. Okay, so share this stuff y'all see me sharing about Easy Lease. You know, go to my website. You know, go to the website, share the links. Go to my Facebook page, share the stuff that I share on Facebook. You see my stuff in groups, reshare it. Connect with me. Let's team up and create ads, create sponsors ads. Because look, this is as much my business as it is you all. Because with the commission structure that we're paying, y'all get paid 3 types of commission. You get your regular one-time upfront commission, you get your Easy Lease weekly commission, and you get your Easy Lease line of credit commission. I've put in so much work into this to have from it, so let's make this work. I think this is a great program. It's a great program. It's going to help a lot of people get into trucks. It's going to help a lot of people who own trucks to make money on their trucks. It's going to help a lot of these small fleets that's got like 20, 40, 50, 60 trucks, and half their fleet is just sitting around. Nobody's driving those trucks. They're just sitting around, eating up money, not making money, costing those companies money. For you small fleet companies that need to get your trucks leased out, list them with Easy Lease. And we can them leased out for you. List them with us. List all your fleet that you're not running, all those trailers you got sitting there nobody is buying from you or using, or those trucks that are not running. You guys that own these small trucking companies that's got 10, 15 trucks and half of them just sitting there. List them with Easy Lease. Let's make some money. All right, Sophie, I can't wait to get you started either. Look, everybody, shoot me your information so I can send you the invites. If you want to become an Easy Lease agent, go to the site, go to the contact page, put in the message, I want to be an Easy Lease agent. Put down your name, your email address, and your phone number, and I will shoot you the Easy Lease contributor link I'll shoot you the invite to become a contributor and add you on to our Easy Lease agent program. Look, everybody, don't forget Easy Lease training tonight. Easy Lease training tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to go ahead and try to get the link in the back office, but it's the same Zoom link that you all use for everything else. We're going to be live here on YouTube like we always are, because we want to be as transparent as anybody. We don't want anybody to miss anything that we're doing. All right, so let's make this happen. Easy Lease, the National Dispatchers Network. Any of you who still want to join our National Dispatchers Network, hey, jump on with us, because y'all know what we do. We train people to make over $100,000 a year, and we bring opportunities like this to the table every single time. So If you're looking to get involved with Easy Lease, I'm inclined to only let people who are members of the National Dispatchers Network become Easy Lease agents. But if you think you have what it takes, give me a call. I'll set up an interview time. I'll set up an interview with you to see if you have something that's extra that will prompt me to go ahead and bring you on as an Easy Lease agent. But for those people who are members of the National Dispatchers Network, you're automatically offered this opportunity. All you have to do is let me know that you want it, and you got it. All right, that's it. Whew, been a good day. All right, I got to go get some breakfast, get some stuff going. I got to connect with some of the services so we can put more services, on our Easy Lease site. And I got to finish up the Easy Lease customizable lease agreement. I'm going to try to finish it up today and have that ready for you all tonight doing training. So thank you all. I appreciate y'all for joining me as always. It's been a blast. Thank you all. Thank you everybody on YouTube who joined us today. Y'all have a great day. Y'all enjoy your day. Have a profitable day. And remember, Easy Lease, and the National Dispatcher Network and RBBS Transport LLC and the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. So that's what it's all about. Bye, everybody.